All right, 2 Kings chapter 21. Messiah was 12 years old when he began to reign and reigned 50 and 5 years in Jerusalem. And the mother's name was Harpana. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, after adamant of the heart, and he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, after the abomination of the heathen, when the Lord cast out before the children of Israel, and for he built up again the high places which he hearkened his father had destroyed, and he roared up after be bold and made a glove. So did Asa king of Israel, and worshipped all that host of heaven, and served them. And he built an altar in the house of the Lord, of which the Lord said, in Jerusalem will I put in my name. And he built altar for all the host of heaven in the two cents of the house of the Lord. And he made his son pass through the fire, and observed times, and used in cormorants, and dwelt with familiar spirit, and wizard. He wronged much wickedness in the sight of the Lord, to provoke him to anger. And he set a graven image of a group, and he had made in the house of which the Lord said to David, and the Solomon his son in his house in Jerusalem, which I have chosen out of all tribes of Israel, will I put my name forever. Neither will I make the feet of Israel move any more out of the land which I gave their fathers, only if they will observe to do according to all that I have commanded them, and according to all that law that my servant Moses commanded them. But they hearkened, and not most masters sent them to do more evil than they did the nations where warned the Lord destroy before the children of Israel. And the Lord spoke by his servant and prophet, saying, because Messiah, king of Judah, had done those abominations, and have done wicked above all that the Amorim did, which were before the had made Judea also to sin with his idol. Therefore thus saith the Lord God of Israel, behold, I am bringing much such evil upon Jerusalem and Judea, and whosoever heard of it, both his ears shall tingle. And I will stretch over Jerusalem the time of Samaria, and the promise of the house of Arab, and I will wipe Jerusalem as a man wiped a dish, wipe it, and turned it upside down. And I will forsake the remnant of mine inheritance, and deliver them unto the hand of the enemy, and they shall become a prey and a spoil to all their enemies, because they have done that which was evil in my sight, and have provoked me to anger since the day their fathers came forth out of Egypt, even unto this day. Moreover, men shun innocent blood very much, till he filled Jerusalem from one end to another, besides his sins, whereby he made Judea to sin, and doing the which was evil in the sight of the Lord. Now the rest of the acts of Messiah, and all that he did, and his sin that he stonest, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of Kings of Judah? And Messiah slept with his fathers and was buried in the garden of his own house, in the garden of Uriah, and Amma his son resigned in his stead. And Amma was 22 years old when he began to reign, and he resigned 2 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Marsa, the daughter of Jabat, and he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, as his father Marsa did, and he walked in all the ways that his father walked in, and served the idol that his father served, and worshipped them, and they forsook the Lord God of his fathers, and walked not in the way of the Lord. And the servant of Aaron composed against him, and showed the king of his own house. And the people of the land show all the time all them that had composed against King Aaron. And the people of the Lord land made Jonah his son king in his hand stand. Now the rest of the acts of Aaron which he did are not written in the book of the Chronicles of the king of Judah. And he was buried in his sepulchre in the garden of Uriah, and Joseph his son resigned in his stead.